Hi guys, I'm Jo-Leigh and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to go for a little Pilates flow, okay? So a little all over body sculpt. We're looking for long, lean muscles. And also dynamic Pilates is probably my most favorite thing to do. So just before we get started guys, if you do like my video, please help support me. Give me a like, give me a comment, subscribe to my channel. I upload new workouts every week. Also follow me on socials. I have all the details below. I have an incredible body transformation challenge, so be sure to check that out. Now guys, this is going to be body weight today, so no equipment needed, just your beautiful selves and your mat. Just before we get started, any injuries, always work and listen to your own little body, okay? So if something doesn't feel right, just take a little break, take a little stretch and join in when you feel ready. Okay, so we're gonna get started. So let's go. We're gonna start at the back of your mat with your feet hip width apart. We're just gonna reach your arms up high to the sky, lift your chest up. Now keeping your legs long, keeping your back flat, we're gonna start to hinge forward all the way onto your hips. Soften into your knees, fold over your legs, your knees go soft, arms and head heavy, and then exhale, we're just gonna restack the spine all the way up. Vertebra by vertebra. Team, we're going to repeat that 2 more times. So let's go. Inhale, reach up nice and high, lift your chest. Start to hinge forward on your hips, tension in the fingertips, lengthen through your spine. Soften into your knees, let the arms and head fold heavy over the legs, and then just restack up. Really enjoy that. I most definitely am. Now let's go. Last one, team, best one yet. Inhale, big reach, lift your chest high to the sky. Hinge forward on your hips, keep the back of the legs nice and long. Soften into your knees, fold over the legs, arms and head heavy, knees soft. Now from here, we're just gonna start to gently straighten the legs, bend, straighten and bend. So we just wanna start to warm up those hamstrings a little bit, get them going. You've got 4, 3, 2, and then last one, let's soften back into the knees. Hands stay to the mat. We're gonna start to walk your hands out to your high plank position. So your wrists are under your shoulders. We're really gonna squeeze into your core, squeeze into your glutes. And I want you to imagine that your shoulder blades are slightly pulling away from each other. Lovely team, let's just hold there for 3, 2. Now last one, we're gonna bend the knees, bring your heels to your bottom and draw it back. We're gonna shoot left knee, right elbow, right knee, left elbow, draw back, hit plank, tap, and tap. That's it, we're going straight in team. Rock forward. So really controlling into the core so the pelvis stays as still as possible. Starting to wake up into those obliques. Draw back, releasing into that lower back. For 2. And then making this your last one. Let's keep it into your plank, hold, and then just start to pike your hips up. Legs nice and long. Let's take it into your downward facing dog. So this should feel glorious, guys. This is one of my favorites. So really push into your heels, push into the palms of your hands, and just feel that nice opening between your shoulder blades, lengthening all the way up through your legs. We're just gonna start to take your right leg up high to the sky. Keep the hip internally rotated. Okay, so we're gonna go back into those obliques. As the knee draws in, lower into your plank, shoulders over your wrists, slice your right knee over to your left elbow, and then reach, extend all the way up. So in this line here, you should be in a diagonal line from your fingers to your toes, and then big slice, reach across and up. Now guys, this is gonna be your last one, best one yet. Squeeze the knee in, slice, now hold. Right knee hits right elbow, left elbow. Right elbow, left elbow. Keep everything nice and still for 3. Draw the knee to the center in 2. In 1, bring the knee center. Carefully take the foot between both of your hands. Sink down your left knee, reach your arms up. Let's open up into those hips. So for an extra little stretch, squeeze your left glute. That's it, and then just try to really knit your ribs in while sinking nice and low in those hips so we can really open up in those hip flexors. Then with your arms, you're just gonna start to make 2 big circles around, going full range in that shoulder socket. Reach up, circle around, and lift. So super nice if we've been working on the computer a lot to really open up into those shoulders. For 3, Or if you're on your phone a lot, that's probably me. 2. And then last one. Bring the arms all the way down. Take your hands either side of your foot. Tuck under your left toes, lift it to a long lunge. Now left hand stays on the floor. Right arm is going to sweep up into your thoracic spine twist. So look all the way up to your arm, then lower the arm down. Hips stay square, so the hips stay facing the ceiling. And we want to open up the arm, open the chest. Lovely, let's make this your last one. Reach up. Carefully take that right hand to the outside of your right foot with control. Take that right leg back, hold, and then we're just going to pike the hips up, and we're going to repeat all that fun on the other side so we can get going with today. Warm up will be done. So again, just really push into your heels, push into the palms of your hands. This time we're going to take your left leg all the way up, that diagonal line, keeping the left hip internally rotated. Fancy way for saying keep the hip facing the floor. Now, as you lower down into your plank, slice the left knee over to the right elbow, and then inhale, find the length down the right leg, extend, reach, draw all the way in, slice, and last one, let's hold it all the way up, extend, lengthen, remember nice long lean muscles, draw the knee in and hold. Now left knee is going to go left elbow, right elbow, scoop in through the abdominals, push into the hands, open in the collarbones for 3, 2, last one, bring the knee to the center, and then just carefully lower down your left foot between your hands, drop your right knee, let's lift your arms all the way up. So really sink into your hips. Now this time, squeeze your right butt for an extra little stretch, there we go. Very welcome, and then just take your arms up. Try to sink nice and low in your hips, knitting your ribs in. Now we're going to repeat with the circles, but we're going to go the other way around. Other way, this way, that's it, I got it right. Big circles for 3, 2, and then last one. Carefully take your hands all the way down to your foot. Now we're going to stay here. Warm up is done, teams. Now we're going to get going with the workout. Are you ready? So, tuck under your right toes, lift up to your long lunge, reach your arms forward, sink nice and low in your hips. Fabulous. Now, keeping the weight onto your left leg, we're going to slide your right leg in, tap, hands to your hips, reach all the way back into that nice long lunge. Tap in, reach out, chest stays proud, in and out. Squeeze. All the weight is on your left leg. It should be screaming. Mine is. In and out. For 3, 2. Now last one, let's slide it all the way out. Hold, knit the ribs in. Lovely. Take your arms all the way out to the side, tension in your fingertips, and we're just going to make small little circles around with your hands. Small little circles. So even though we don't have weights, we should still feeling a little bit of work in those arms. For 4, 3, 2, last one, let's go circles round the other way for 3, 2, and then last one. Let's take your hands all the way onto your hips, keeping the chest nice and proud. Transfer the weight back onto that left leg, lift up your right leg and hold. So we've got a diagonal line from the top of your head down to your tippy toe, flex your foot, push down your heel. Now small little lifts with that leg, up, 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 and up. Draw in the abdominals, in and up for 4, 3, 2, and then last one, hold it up. Carefully tuck under your toes, rotate to the front. Now this left foot is at a slight turn out. We're gonna reach your arms up into the high diagonal. Weight goes onto that left leg, right tippy toe is on the floor. We're going to start to slice the right knee across, wrap your arms in, so we want to wrap into your obliques, extend back into that diagonal line. I really like a diagonal line. Big reach, slice in, tap, and reach in. Now be careful, keep going. Be careful we don't hyperextend into your back. So what we want to avoid is this happening with the back. Think hips to ribs. Squeeze in, reach. Lovely, you got it right. 4, 3, 2, and then last one. Let's bring the body back to the center. Take your arms out, flex your hands, lift your right leg, lower, lift, and down, up, lower. Left knee stays soft, knee over your toes, lengthening down both sides of your body for 3, 2, last one, let's hold it up. With your toe, make little circles around, small circles for 4, 3, 2, last one, let's go the other way for 3, 2, last one, hold, lower down your toe, rotate back over to your left leg, soften in your knee, hinge on your hips, take your hands down, take your left foot back to join your right, so we're back into your plank. Lower down your left arm, turn the hand in, let's lift straight up into your side plank. Now modification, always take your underneath leg down. You want to imagine you're down 2 sheets of glass. We're going to lower the hips, lift the leg, lower the leg, let's go, lower, lift, up, down, lower, lift, up, down. Remember, if you need to drop down to your left knee, do, it's all good. Whatever feels good for you. Let's go, 3 more. Lift, for 2. Last one, hold. Lift the top leg. Now, small little pulses. Lift the top leg, up, up, up. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. And then carefully lower it down. Fabulous job, guys. Let's come onto your backs for a little bit of core. All the way onto your back. Squeeze your little knees into your chest. We're going to start with single leg stretch because it is one of my most favorite Pilates moves. So we're going to do it. So let's go a little bit more advanced. Take your right hand to your right ankle and your left hand to your right shin. Elbows go wide. Peel your head, your shoulders up. So we're trying to make a tight little ball. Extend your left leg out to the high diagonal. Now inhale as we change. Exhale, resist, squeeze the knee in. Inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Now really think to anchor your pelvis. So we don't want to be rocking side to side on those hips. You've got 3, 2. Last one, let's go double time, pick it up, in your breath, you breathe in for 2 and out for 2. Can we lift up high with the shoulder blades? Yes, you can. You've got 4, 3, 2, and then last one, squeeze your knees in, lower down your head. Fabulous job, guys. We're just going to take your legs up towards the ceiling. Ankles are in line with your hips. Now, Pilates stance with your feet, heels together, toes slightly wide. Lovely. Let's take your little hands behind your head, right to the back of your skull. Now, really press your heels together, wrap with your inner thighs. Anchor your pelvis. As we exhale, we're going to crunch up. Inhale as you lower down. No tension in the neck. Imagine that you've got an apple between your chin and your chest. So let's keep it up and lower. Lift and down. Let's go. 4 more. For 3, 2. Last one, let's crunch all the way up and hold. Now with the legs, we're going to wrap the legs out and in, out and in. So we've got a rotation out of your hips. As they come in, your ankles should touch. So the inside and the outside of your ankle on the opposite foot should beat in. We're going to go for 3, 2. Now last one, we're going to add in the body. As the legs open, lower your head down. Crunch up, we're going to go beat with the legs. Lower, beat, down. Beat, and out. Let's go. Keep it nice and strong. For 4, 3, 2. And then last one, let's hold it up. Now we're going to keep beating the legs. As you start to lower the legs down, lift the legs up. Now, so important here, guys, your lowest rib stays on the mat the whole time. So mine don't go that low. If they start going low and your back starts to arch, keep the legs up higher, okay? Only go as far as you can control it. We've got 3, For 2, keep it strong. You can hear my voice going. Last one. And bring it in. Nice. Give it a little nasal squeeze, just release that lower spine. Take your hands behind your hamstrings. We're gonna have a little careful rock all the way up. Lovely. That wasn't so bad, was it? Now, let's just come all the way up onto your knees. Let's just take your hands down to the mat, tuck onto your toes, push up onto your hips, take it into your downward facing dog. Lovely jubbly team. Just take your feet as wide as your mat, push into your heels, find that glorious little stretch. Take your right hand over to your left ankle, look up underneath your left armpit. Really sink nice and even into both your heels. And then right hand goes down, take your left hand over to your right ankle and just look up underneath your right armpit. And then we're gonna go double time. Are you ready? I'll show you. We're gonna tap, lower to your plank, reach, tap, plank, and tap. Now nice and low in the hips without arching into your lower back, up and down. Let's get that heart rate a little bit up as we were just on our backs. Lift, keep the legs nice and straight. Lovely team, let's go 8 more seconds. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then last one. Let's pike the hips back up. Bring your feet hip width apart. Now just carefully lower into your plank. Draw your right knee in. Take your right foot between your hands. And you've guessed it, right? We're going on the other leg. I was trying to sneakily do that. So let's lift all the way up into that long lunge. So your right knee is bent, your left leg is straight. Squeeze your left glute, knit your ribs in, reach your arms forward. Now all the weight's on this right leg, that's gonna burn now. Are you ready? So start to draw your toe in, hands go to your hips, big extend. I kind of slide my foot on the floor, draw in, reach back, in and out. Also try to stay on one level, so try not to bob up and down too much. I know it's hard. Extend and in. Lovely guys, let's go. 4 more. 3. Hold it in. 2. Last one, hold it out. Hold, hold, hold. Take your arms all the way out to the side, sink lower in your hips. Now, arms are gonna bend into 2 90-degree angles. Take your arms up. Bend your arms, think for your shoulder blades to slide into your back pockets. Bring your arms into your sides, lift up. So you want to work your back here, super nice for posture. Draw the arms in. Can we go a little bit lower in that right knee? Yes, we can. Squeeze in, lift it up. Fabulous job, team. We're going to go for 4, 3, 2, and then last one, bring the arms halfway. We're gonna do small little squeezes, in, really working in those lats. Draw the arms in, good, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the arms down, lift the arms up, come all the way up onto your front leg, pivot to the front. I like that word, pivot, it's a good word. So now your right leg is gonna be at that 45-degree angle, soften the right knee. Take your arms all the way up, tippy toe, fingers, diagonal line. Now, we're gonna start to wrap the left knee across as you slice the arms over. Extend, reach, draw in and out. Wrap, extend. Remember what I said, don't go in the lower back, don't give me any gymnasts. Squeeze in, core strong. Good, we're strong Pilates warriors. Out and in. Let's go. 4 more. For 3, 2, and last one, big extend all the way up. Bring it back to the center. Take your arms all the way out. Take them onto your hips if it feels good. Whatever feels good for you. Now, let's start to lift up your left leg. Lower, lift, and down. So it's not very high. I'm not worried about height. I want length. I want long, lean legs. Lift, down. Right knee stays soft. Lengthening down both sides of your body. Lovely for 3, 2. Last one, let's hold it up. Now, little circles, about the size of a coffee cup, small circles round. Lengthen for your fingers. 4, 3, 2. Last one, let's go the other way. For 3, 2, and last one, hold. And then carefully lower down your toe. Pivot, rotate, back to the front. Bend in your right knee. Hinge on your hips. Take your hands down to the mat. With control, take your right leg back, bring it into your plank. Lower down onto your right elbow, turn the arm in, stack the hips, ta-da, side plank. Lovely job, guys. We're gonna lower the hips, lift, lift the top leg, lower the top leg. Keep going. Modification, underneath leg is bent. We can do exactly the same, okay? Whatever option you need to do. And remember, we're down 2 sheets of glass, so we're nice and stacked. Lovely, guys. Let's go for 4, 3. We're gonna pulse it out in 2. And then last one, hold up the top leg. Lift up a bit higher off that hip. Now, little pulses, lift. Up, up, and up. Let's go for 5. Do not drop. 4, 3. You've got this. 2. Last one, hold. And slowly lower down. Awesome job, guys. Just come all the way up onto your back. We're going to take your legs nice and long. Flex your feet, push through your heels. Now your heels are in line with your hips. Nice and even on your sit bones. There we are. If you need to do that, do it. But take your arms all the way to the front. As you exhale, draw your abdominals in. Tailbone shoots to the heels, we lower. Inhale, we're going to lift up. Reach the arms forward, hinge on the hips. So again, I purposely have not meant to do this diagonal line. They're going to be like, God, that girl likes a diagonal line. Lift up, roll down, up, and then reach up and over. But what I really want you to think is not to collapse in the hips. We're lifting up, lengthening your lower back, and slightly hinging forward. Let's go. Lower, lift, reach. And then again, imagine someone's pulling on your arms and they're lifting you up, so we get nice space between your ribs and your hips. Lower and lift. Lovely, guys. Let's go. 3 more. For 2. And then making this your last one. We're going to come back halfway. Hold. Tailbone to your heels, inner abdominals in and up. Hold. Little pulses. Are you ready? We're going to lift. Lower. This is when my voice goes again. Lift and lower. Up and down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold down. Now super slow, team. Do not drop before me. Low, low, lower, down. Fabulous job, team. We're going to go for 2 more exercises to focus a little bit more onto the obliques. We are going to go for your scissors into your crisscross. So let's get going. Bring the knees in, anchor the pelvis, lowest rib on the mat, arms down by your side. Just really let those shoulder blades be nice and open onto the mat. Take your legs up high to the sky. Peel your head, your shoulders up, reach your arms forward. Hands go behind your right hamstring, elbows wide. We're going to go pull, pull with the leg. Change, pull, pull, change, pull, pull, change, pull, pull. If you can hold up higher the leg, then do. And you want to think that your leg is coming to your hands rather than grabbing the leg. Pull, 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 pull. Elbows wide. Anchor the pelvis. Is the same feeling as that single leg stretch with both the hip bones nice and even on the mat. So we want that same feeling for 4. We're going to go straight into your crisscross. In 3, in 2, and then last one, bring your knees in, hands behind your head. Let's go crisscross. Exhale, inhale, center. Exhale, twist, rotate, inhale, center. Rotate, twist, and in, twist, and in. Pelvis stays anchored. Really rotate from that thoracic spine. Lovely, team, for 3, 2, and then last one, bring your knees in, lower down your head. Awesome job, team. Let's just extend your legs out, reach your arms up over your head, shimmy your hips side to side if it feels good. Lovely, and then just bring in that right knee, bring in that left knee. Take your hands behind your hamstrings and carefully rock up. Let's just take it for a little standing stretch today. So just carefully come all the way up onto your knees. Take your hands down to the floor. Jump your feet all the way out nice and wide. Toes are parallel. Just really release over your legs. So your legs are lengthened, tailbone to the ceiling, arms and head are nice and heavy. And then we're just gonna bring the body over to that right leg. Want to get your forehead onto your shin. Easy, right? Feel like easier said than done, Jo-Leigh. And then let's bring it back to the center. Let's go up over to the left. Forehead onto your left shin. And then bring it back to center. Hands to the mat. Heel toe your feet in. Feet hip width apart. Soft in the knees. Arms and head heavy. Now team, super slow. Let's start to restack through the spine. All the way up. Segmentally. Vertebra by vertebra. Head is the last thing to come up. How I always finish my classes, I just want you to take your hands behind your head. Start to lift up off your heels, hold. Expand in the chest. Lift in through the abdominals. Lovely. Core strong, glute strong. Then tuck your arms all the way out to the side. Keep your balance. Tension in those fingertips. Now try to keep your head where it is as you start to slowly lower your heels. Lower your arms. And team, you're all done. Thank you so much for joining me. I had loads of fun doing that. I hope you did too. So as I said at the start, guys, if you did like my video, please help support me. Give me a subscribe, a like, a comment. I also have an online training an online training coaching program. It is a complete body transformation. So I will also leave all the details in the comments below. So hopefully you'll join me.